The video game Montezuma's Revenge was created by Robert Jager and released for consoles and computers back in the early 80s. I remember this game quite well for the Atari 2600, as it was among my top favorite games for the system. Now, the original creator is back with a new retro release for pretty much the one console of the 80s that did not get a version of the game. Yeah, pretty much every console and computer got one, but the NES. So now, we're getting an NES version. I mean, this game even got a release for the Sega Master System in the late 80s, so it's cool the game is finally coming to the NES. So Montezuma's Revenge features 9 pyramid levels with 99 rooms, the NES version with a new soundtrack and some other extras not present in the original release. The game plays very similar to a Metroid-style game. Collect items and keys, fight enemies, avoid enemies, while you're traveling through various doors to rooms, and you got to do some exploring and backtracking. I remember being hooked on this game back in the 80s. It was among my top 5 Atari 2600 games, so it was really cool to get a chance to take a look at the game straight from the creator himself. He had a media kit sent to me with a special review copy of the cartridge and access to what would be included on the Pedro USB drive. So the game's software development has been completed, but to get the game manufactured, they are going to be funding the project via Kickstarter, with various options to acquire the game. There's going to be different editions. And as always, I have to say it when it comes to crowdfunding, regardless of the platform, no matter how confident I am in the project creator or the product, always back at your own risk. It's just the way it is. Now, you could visit the Kickstarter page to sign up to be notified when it goes live, if it hasn't by the time this video is uploaded anyway. Link will be down below. So from what I've seen, the game will be offered in a few different versions. So there'll be a standard edition that comes with the cart, with the sleeve, the manual, box, and some retro image cards as extras. Then there will be a special limited collector's edition that has a red cart that has an LED built into it that lights up when the game is being played, which appears to be the version of the review copy I received. I think it looks pretty cool, but I'm playing it on the retro USB AVS, so I don't see the lights unless I leave the lid open, but it looked neat. It's kind of nice to be able to close it if I don't want to see the lights, but yeah, I always think that's kind of interesting when companies do that. I've seen a few cartridges with LEDs in it, to each their own. You like it or you don't. Now, the limited edition also comes with everything the standard has, like the manual, all the standard stuff. Plus, it also has character magnets, a Pedro hat, which looks like a version of what I received in my media kit, a 40th anniversary coin, posters and maps, a certificate of authenticity, all contained in a large box. So also included with the special edition will be that Pedro flash drive, which contains a menu system to access digital versions of all the special, extra features and whatnot. It has the NES ROM. You could play it through an emulator directly on there. And it has a copy of the Steam PC release from a couple years ago of the rebooted version of Montezuma's Revenge. So the PC version, it has like updated visuals and music. Plus you could play it in the retro style like the original game. I played it. I thought it was pretty cool. Fun little game. Nice to have that as a extra there if you don't already have it on Steam, right? So the game is said to also be available via ROM file, which can obviously be played through emulators and flash cards. I'm not sure 100% how they're going to offer that, the ROM file, if it's only going to be through the Pedro USB drive or if they're going to do it in any other ways. Just have to take a look at the Kickstarter when it goes live. I'll update information down below when I got it. So I just wanted to give you guys the heads up on this project. I get asked quite a bit to promote Kickstarter campaigns, but I rarely do when asked, unless it's something I'm really interested in myself, and it's something I would back. I mean, I do cover Kickstarters, but a lot of times it's just like weird things, but when I'm asked, it's just kind of like, I don't know about all that. But this is one of those cases where it's something I'm interested in. So that's why I wanted to talk about it real quick and share, all this information and whatnot. Having the original creator make an NES version of a game that I really loved back when I was a kid is awesome. I mean, so far from my time playing this version, I'm really digging it. It plays and controls well, and I enjoy these types of games where you're exploring and collecting items to progress, kind of, getting lost and whatnot. I find it a lot of fun. Now, if you're interested, check out the link down below, be in the description and pinned comments. Really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this one. Just real quick video of a game that I really enjoyed a long time ago, and I'm enjoying it again, so pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye.